All right. Ready?
Dude, I was born ready.
All right. Three, two, one. Yo, what's going on, Piledriver Podcast fam? We're back again with another video for y'all. It's your boy Stiff Nugget back again with my boy
Money.
Nukes.
Nukes
Yes, sir.
money.
We're back to give you guys a predictions video for Clash in Paris, which is coming up pretty soon.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
We're what, just a week out? Week and a half?
Think we're about a week out, man.
31st. Clash in Paris.
Yes, sir. Got some
So
big matchups too, man.
we do got a lot of big matchups. So I think the
Yeah.
one thing we need to kind of take away, or we need to speak about first, I guess, Stiff, is the announcement we had on this past Monday Night Raw. I don't want to, like I said, we're gonna do Clash in Paris prediction, but we had a title that got relinquished. So
Yeah.
congratulations to
Naomi
Naomi,
and Big Jim, man.
Big
They're
Jim.
they're having a they're having a baby.
Yeah, dude, a lot
That's
of
awesome, dude.
that's awesome. A lot of funny tweets coming out of that. By the way, I think the funniest one I'm gonna see if I can find. I'm gonna post it on here. Was her laying the belt down on the Slim Jim logo and saying, "Typical Naomi losing a championship to Jimmy, also known as Slim Jim now." So I guess that's what we're calling it. So guess that's what we're calling it. Sorry, Jimmy, don't make the rules. Just have to abide by
Yeah,
X.
we
So
don't make them around here.
we don't make rules anymore.
Yeah, man. So yeah, also that's congratulations to them, man. They're gonna have a baby here pretty soon. Well, 9 months obviously, but
Pretty soon.
yeah, um, yeah, man. So how what? So before we get into any predictions for the Clash, what do you think is the future for that belt while she's gone?
Okay, look, we already know, guys. Look, if you guys are fans of the show, okay, I'm going to adjust my mic here a little bit. If you guys are fans of the show, you know there's one person I think that is more deserving of this belt than anybody. And that person is EO Sky. Look, I just baited y'all. You see, looky there. I baited y'all. Okay, you know why? Because I'm
Wow.
a master at that. Okay, hang on, wait, pause. Wait a minute.
Hey, yo, all right,
I
hold
got you.
on.
I got you. No, look. Yeah. So look, I liked. A lot of people say that EO's guys championship reign was not as fun, I guess.
Horrific.
Yeah. So look, do I want? Of course, there's nothing more in this world I want than mommy, having that belt. And I honestly see the belt going to one of those two. But dude, I just think that EO Sky wasn't given a proper title run. Okay, yeah, you earned the
Definitely,
championship,
definitely.
but I don't know if they just lacked like talent to like put her against and like pit her against, but like there was nothing really like to like munch on, right? Like they gave us like we went for a meal and they just gave us appetizers. They didn't give us entrees and desserts, man. So and that's just I just got done eating dinner, so I'm a fat kid. I'm gonna talk about
And
that's how I'm gonna compare it. So yeah,
I'm hungry, so that's making me even hungrier.
I just ate dinner and I'm hungry again. Yeah, dude, give you know what, Rhea, if you see this, I'm so sorry, but yeah, give EO Sky another run. Like honestly, so it's kind of
That'd
my
be
take
pretty
on it.
dope. I actually be pretty dope to run. What I could see that happening. Her and possibly oh Oscar kind of making a run with
Oh
that. That'd
yeah,
be a nice little feud to
yeah,
get going for a belt.
yeah. Kind of go back and forth. I mean, we'll just have to kind of see. I think right now, I even think that the WWE is kind of the ball right now is just in the air, and Triple H and all the executives and the writers and all that are kind of like how because you got to think, it's kind of like whenever we used to talk about Jay Uso and his title run. Jay Uso, yeah, like is he great in ring? Like is his moveset great? It doesn't blow us away, right? But all in all, man, he's a fun wrestler to watch. His merch is out the door. So as a writer and as the executives and all that, you got to think like, yeah, do we want to be money hungry? Well, maybe, but who is going to bring us in the most merch? Who's going to be the most fun to watch? And I mean, I think EO is really, really awesome to watch. I think her in-ring performance is great. She's very entertaining. So again, I think EO is probably like the safest bet when it comes to putting the belt back on somebody. I think EO is the most favorable choice. Parlays are going to be down below, obviously, guys. EO Sky is negative 500 right now because most likely.
Yeah, I definitely could see that happening. And there's always the possibility of Liv Morgan coming back.
Right.
So
Yeah. So we have and the Judgment
it's
Day.
endless.
Yeah, endless. And Liv, I've kind of pondered on Liv Morgan as well, just for the fact that you have Roxanne and Raquel losing
Yeah,
theirs. So the Judgment Day is known for having all these titles and having all these belts, and now you're down the tag team belt. So now how do you make up for that? And that's putting the belt into somebody who's kind of been in the distance. Injuries and filming and all this. What better
definitely.
way than to integrate Liv Morgan back into kind of the main roster and getting back into the events and the PLEs than putting a belt right there, right on her.
Back on her.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Right. It's exactly what I was thinking too. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into this PLE we got going on here. Clash in Paris. First of all, have you ever watched a Clash in Paris before?
I'm not. No, no. This will be my first one.
Okay, so be prepared, man. These Paris crowds are freaking crazy.
That's what
They're
I've been
loud as
told.
hell.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah. This is one of the first times I've ever seen in modern WWE. They were so loud they made the camera shake.
Man, that's great.
So
Crown Jewel was crazy. I mean, like the Crown
Crown Jewel
Jewel
pretty
aren't.
good too.
Yeah, I mean, they knew what they were doing, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited.
So yeah, so top of the card, we got Damian Priest versus Aleister Black.
Yes, we do.
So how do you we actually know how you feel about Damian Priest
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
You like him. You
yeah.
like
Yeah, I
you
like him.
I,
He was
if I
he.
remember you wanted a belt on this guy at one point.
I did. I did want the belt. And correct me if I'm wrong. But he was also in the oh gosh, dude, pardon my ignorance here. What was the King and Queen of the Ring? He was in the King of the Ring run, wasn't he? I wanted him to win.
Oh yeah.
Or I wanted him to
Mm-hmm.
win at least on the SmackDown side of things. I think
Downside, yes.
I got him into. I can't remember if it was the final four. I can't remember. I don't think I took him all the way. I think he lost to Sheamus. Maybe I can't remember.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah,
It was like
somewhere.
the semi qualifiers, I think.
Yeah. But yeah. So Damian Priest, Aleister Black. I mean, yeah. Give me Damian. You know. Um. Yeah. I mean, there's not. I don't think there's going to be any wow moments of this match. I don't think there's anything that we're going to walk away from and be like, man, that was a historic match. That was something crazy. That changed the storylines of WWE and SmackDown and all. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's going to be anything to blow us away when it comes to that.
Yeah, 100%. I like Aleister Black a lot, though. He's pretty good. His in ring ability is really nice. I'm taking Damian Priest as well, but I don't know. I have a feeling that WWE wants to push Aleister Black a little bit. So if he does end up winning here, I could see a big push
Right?
to get him into like maybe like a US title situation,
Maybe it's possible.
mid card title. But yeah, no, Damian Priest. I see. He don't lose, man, unless it's like against like big time names. He really don't lose that much.
Right?
They like giving Damian his wins, man. So I don't see him losing here either. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Damian Priest for the win on that one.
Moving on.
And then moving on,
Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch versus
Yeah,
Nikki Bella.
this is interesting. Very interesting one. I mean, I seen it coming,
Right.
but it's just it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't see Becky Lynch losing here at all.
I'm with you on that in a way. But, and the only reason I say that is because it just feels like Nikki. I'm not going to say is being pushed onto us by any means, but it just seems so fast, like so fast paced. Like there's not a lot of tension that we've gotten, at least here in the last couple weeks, to kind of give us the slightest edge for Nikki to kind of win it. Becky, she's gone against Bailey. She's gone against Lyra. She's pretty much defended this belt tooth and nail for the last month, give or take, month-ish.
Yeah, about
And
a month and a half.
yeah, so for Becky Lynch, for them to build this up and for her to have all these opportunities to defeat two of the greatest women WWE women superstars that we've had here recently, just to lose it to Nikki just randomly is just odd to me. So yeah, I don't see Nikki dethroning and taking that belt from Becky, at least not in Clash of Paris.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I see it the same way. Exactly how you said it too is like she faced these two juggernauts of the women division
Right.
and still came out on top between them. It's like I don't want to take anything away from Nikki. She was awesome in her prime and stuff like that, but she's just not that Bailey Lyra caliber of wrestler. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I can't see her losing to Nikki at all, and it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, we see the matchup, and it's like it's how it was with Cody last. It was last year or the year before when he faced AJ Styles, and I think it was in Paris. Um, when he just won the title, it's like you're not going to see Cody lose that to AJ.
Right.
But it was one of the best matches of that year. So, but my thing is, do I see Becky and Nikki having one of the best matches of the year? I can't see that. So it's like, is this just one of those matches they put in to fill in the time?
I mean,
I don't.
possibly. I mean,
Yeah, because
really just adding just meat and potatoes to it. And I mean, I don't know. Because you got to think, because I kind of see it like this. Okay, so obviously kayfabe, we want to keep that, but like honest to God, like if Bailey wouldn't have intervened against Lyra and Becky, could Lyra have won it all? Right.
oh yeah,
Of
yeah,
course. So I think of it like, would they have given us Lyra versus Nikki Bella? No. No.
no,
If this match would have happened with Lyra, I think it would have been like a Lyra versus Bailey kind of thing. That's how I would have
yeah,
kind of seen it going.
exactly.
Or Lyra versus I'm trying to think. I can't, like, on the tip of the tongue, I can't sit here and be like, oh, Lyra versus no, or maybe it could have been another Lyra versus Becky kind of matchup. But again,
Yeah,
I just don't see something so fast just being pushed onto us for Becky just to lose it all. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. There's no backing to it. So,
yeah,
and I don't know if Becky, again, like, guys, as we know, the kind of whole point of this podcast is one of us is extremely knowledgeable in it, and the other one is not so knowledgeable in it and learning. I don't know. Does Becky and Nikki have like history? Is there this underlying tone of hatred or rivalry, or is that between them? Is there a reason that we're having this matchup? Maybe going forward, is Nikki gonna be more involved in this Becky Lynch storyline? That's how I kind of look at
Yeah.
it.
No, yeah. Totally. Totally understand it. But yeah, no, I 100% have Becky winning here. I don't see. You never know, bro. I might come out and you might see a decent match out of them
Right.
to where you're like, okay, that was cool. But it's a Becky win all the way.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on here. Um, let's go to Sheamus and Rusev.
Sheamus and Rusev. I actually get told a lot that I look like a fat Sheamus.
Oh
Surprisingly,
god.
I get told I get told that I look like Sheamus if he didn't work out, and I'm like, thank you. I don't.
Hey,
um,
that's one good looking man right there. All right,
Look,
handsome.
here's the thing. Okay, I think I hate to be this guy, and I'm not throwing shade at any means at Sheamus, but I think I'm a little bit darker. Like I don't think I'm as pale as Sheamus. I think I have a little bit of that
You've
guy,
seen a
dude.
little more sun in your life.
A little bit. That guy is just ghostly pale, almost invisible. Transparency at the best. Okay.
The
Sheamus.
real life invisibility superpower.
Yeah, yeah. Real life Casper. Okay. Um, Dude. All in all, I just feel like this is one of those matches. They're just kind of filling in a little bit of time. I don't really see any heart and soul behind it. Um, but I mean, I think that Sheamus is gonna be Rusev. You know. Um. All in all, good old fashioned Donnybrook. What guys? Come on, help me
I
out
think
here.
it's just a no disqualification match.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I say, guys, I need some help here. Let's clear this up. What does this mean? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Um,
Yeah, I can see it being actually a good match though. Like
okay,
like it's one of those things where they tried to build it up a little bit. It kind of didn't really hit for me, but like also how you said, it's kind of like one of those filler matches. Just
right.
kind of throw they're two really good in ring workers. So it's not like we're watching some terrible guys gonna go in there and just do nothing.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I guess it's one of those kind of like filler in between matches just to get us from point A to point B.
yeah, and I feel like they kind
I
of
can
got to do
see it.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I definitely could see a good match out of it, like where you're like, oh wow, that looked like it hurt probably.
I mean, yeah,
But yeah, no, I see Sheamus coming out of here and winner as well. Um, how do you let me ask you this? How do you feel about Sheamus right now? Do you think he's just one of those guys that they're just there to have a good match here
yeah,
and there,
yeah.
or do you think he's gonna get anything going?
No, I think insert him on the roster just to have some good matches every so often. Yeah, we're gonna give Sheamus a match against insert name here. Uh,
Yeah, exactly.
And then Sheamus, as far as I know, Sheamus has been in this for a long time, right? He's been in the
Long time.
WWE so I think at this point in his career, he's just like, you know what? Hey, whatever you're gonna give me, I'll take. So I mean, especially being given the opportunity to do like this PLE, I mean, why not? Why not take it? Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm with you 100% on that. I think that Sheamus is kind of just in it to just be there. He's like, yeah, sure, I'm your guy. If you need somebody drops out or somebody can't make it, if you need me to be involved somehow, I'm your guy. Call me.
For sure. They're fall guy.
Your fall guy. Poor dude. Sheamus is get. Look, Sheamus, we love you here on the Piledriver podcast. We love you, but you're catching all the body blows today. I can tell you. Okay, you went from being Casper to not having enough sunlight to well now you're just the WWE's fall guy. Okay.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad, but it seems like it's going that way though. If you look at it though,
Oh.
like he's there to just be the one of those backbone veterans.
Yeah.
to have a good match on SmackDown or Raw, whatever which one he's on.
Yeah, right.
All right. Which one you want to catch on here, Monty?
I think so. It's Clash of Paris is 2 nights, right?
No, one night.
It's just, it's all one night. Dang. Whoa,
This is all in one night.
we're getting all this in one night. Wow. Okay, I think we need to talk about there's obviously there's one that we want to save to the very end. So I think we're gonna jump. We're gonna just we're gonna stick with the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes,
Cool.
Drew McIntyre. So look, guys, I really wanted Cody to turn heel against John. I really wanted a heel turn. You can ask my wife. I wish I was recording at least halfway while watching that match. I'm like, watch, final boss coming out. Watch right here. Look, they're both down. Watch what's about to happen. Okay, well, hang on. Travis Scott's coming out. Hang on. Nope, none of that, dude. They stay. Well, I mean, obviously, John Cena turned babyface like a week or two prior to SummerSlam. And Cody didn't turn. So, good on Cody. Good on Cody. But now you got Drew McIntyre. So here's the thing. And this is kind of like the reason I was like, man, I want so much more out of this. It's obviously I don't want to say it feels rushed, right? I don't. But because this is his. But Cody just won this, and you think Cody's just gonna just go in there and lose it to Drew McIntyre? No way. Like that doesn't make any sense. So, could I see an opportunity for Drew McIntyre to beat Cody? Sure, but it's just so soon.
Yeah,
and I know what you mean. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh well, they would never strip somebody of their title or their championship belt so fast. Excuse me, look what just happened to CM Punk. 5 minutes, okay, that's all he got. 5 minutes. But then again, though, we were expecting that. 100% we were expecting that to happen. We talked about it. But dude, like, it's stuff like this where I just don't see Cody getting a belt and losing it within a month. I just don't see that happening. So,
yeah,
give me Cody. One of us down the road here is going to have to take, and I think the person in one of the later matches who I'm going to say is taking it all, I think is going to kind of stump us. So I'm okay with us sitting here and saying, the obvious choice is this.
Yeah,
but
I like Cody winning. I could see Drew McIntyre winning here.
Really?
I could see it. I could see it. I could see it being one of those things where it shocks everybody to the point of what are we doing? It's one of those things where everybody the day after is going to be like, what are we doing? Why take the belt off of John to give it back to Cody to just give it to Drew like that?
Are we saying this because Cody's in the Street Fighter movie? Is this what we're saying? Are we saying this?
No, so if I want to be logical about it and be like out of the WWE like ecosystem, there's a possibility. That's why. But I also have the realistic WWE fan theory that I could see Drew winning here. He's definitely not one of these guys that's like, like he doesn't have the star power or the in ring to deserve a championship. Not one of those because he has the star power. His in ring's amazing. And then we can't say that he hasn't been putting in any of the work and he doesn't deserve it. This man's been he took a beating from CM Punk in Hell in a Cell. He took the high road and let Jelly Roll and Randy Orton beat on him for a while.
All right.
in a tag team match.
The Jelly Roll hate is unnecessary. Okay.
Hey man, I like Jelly Roll, man. That was good. I can see him coming back for another match.
Right.
Just saying.
Give me Royal Rumble. Jelly roll in the Royal
But
Rumble.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, dude, I don't know why. I just have a feeling I could see it. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I could see it happening to where Drew wins.
Okay, so kind of caveating off that, I guess if we had to see a championship upset, right? Like one that really did did that have to happen? No.
Yeah.
Did it happen? Yeah. I could see it being this match.
Mhm.
And I don't want to say that kind of spoiled because it doesn't, because I don't really think that what I'm going to say going into the near future in the next 10 minutes is going to be like, whoa, Montana, that contradicts everything you just said. It's not. But if I had to see an upset, it would, yeah, give me this match. Give me this belt being the one that's like, damn, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, yeah. This I know what you mean too when you're talking about the other thing. Um, I think me and you are on the same wavelength. I do think that this would be the match where you're like, damn,
Right.
did they really need to switch the? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. All right. Just two more matches to discuss here. One is kind of bringing a tear to my eye already, just because dude, we're so close to seeing John Cena never
We have three.
wrestle. Yeah, dude, we're so close to seeing John
Oh, we
Cena
have three more
never.
matches. So.
Yes. So we're not gonna cry yet, guys. Listen, hold your tears. But guys, we're
I'm
so
gonna cry.
close.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, and even me, dude, like it's one of those things where it's like, like it's just one of those things where even somebody that just barely knows the WWE, they know John Cena. So this is kind of like Kobe Bryant. Firstly, rest in peace, Kobe. But this is like Kobe. This is like Tom Brady. Okay, this is a big name leaving an industry that they've been in for decades. So this is going to send massive shockwaves throughout everybody in some way, shape, or form, even if you don't care. So, John Cena, Logan Paul. Listen, we already know how I feel about Logan Paul. Okay, do I think he has the athleticism? Yes. I think some of the moves that he has a crazy moveset, a very wide variety of movesets, but just Logan Paul in general just makes me just want to cringe. Just because I've seen Logan Paul since Vine days. Okay, so to see him now wrestling and going against some of these big wigs and some of the largest name in the industry, man, just makes me just irk. Oh, I'm so mad. Oh man, I would hate if Logan Paul challenged me to a wrestling match. Like, so obviously with us only having a handful of matches left, give it to John. Um, John, I feel like is passing the torch off to a lot of these younger names. So I can see it being one of those things where John is just like, if I'm going to take an L, I'd rather take an L to you. And for you to kind of carry on what the WWE is all about, and that's entertaining fans and bringing joy to everybody Mondays and Fridays and PLEs and all that. So I could see this going both ways. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm going to throw a curveball in here. I'm not going to declare a winner. I'm going to be happy with either outcome. I want John to win, but either outcome I'll be happy with.
Yeah, I'm a John fan. John all the way.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. I love John Cena, bro. I grew up with John Cena, man. He's been in my life since I've been watching WWE, bro.
I can already
So I
see
mean, John Cena should win every match from here on out. He should get part ownership of WWE. He should be the boss of The Rock and Triple H.
Yep.
And then after that, he should run for president. So.
Oh, huh. I can already see the comments now being like, the glazing is unnecessary.
It will. I wouldn't. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But
Look,
no, yeah, John Cena, man.
we're declaring this.
I just got to go with my goat of goats,
I agree.
John Cena. Yeah,
I agree.
for sure. Definitely gonna cry whenever his last match happens.
Of course. All right. So the match of that everybody's gonna be talking about: the Clash of Paris, Clash in Paris, Clash of Paris, Clash
We're
in Paris.
doing the Fatal Four, or we're doing the Tribal Chief.
Oh, okay, yeah. This isn't on my card. I forgot that we
Yeah,
got.
I don't think they updated this.
They haven't updated it. Yeah, I forgot, man. Hey, backtrack, guys. Never mind. Acknowledgement right now.
Acknowledge them.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tribal Chief. I'm so sorry. Yes.
You're gonna get a letter. You're gonna definitely getting a letter.
Oh man. Yeah. Hang on. I gotta get. So Bronson Reed, right?
Yes, sir. The Tribal Thief
Yeah.
with the Shula Fala.
The Shula Fala. We already know who I want to win here.
Oh, come on now.
Come on, preach. Come on,
I think
man.
we're both on the same.
Dude, like again, I don't want it. I don't want to sound redundant when it's like, man, it just seems so obvious. Like, come on, like, but it's not even like that for this one. This is more along the lines of like we're talking about
Dominant.
Roman freak. Roman Reigns. Okay, look, I'm gonna pull Paul Heyman here. Okay, Roman Reigns. Dude, we're talking about Roman Reigns against freaking the tribal thief, dude. What? We're talking about Bronson Reed here. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you, Reed. Everybody cares about Roman Reigns. Okay.
Who doesn't love Roman Reigns, bro?
Dude,
Who doesn't?
It's the same way about John Cena. Who doesn't love the OTC one now? Okay, come on.
Right. Come on.
Dude, I think it'd be so fun. Okay, guys, and you can cook me here, okay, because obviously now there's some bad blood. Okay, but dude, a custody of Paul Heyman match would be so fun to watch. Dude, like
that would be hilarious.
Tell me you wouldn't sit down and watch a 25, 30-minute match. Dude, give me Golden Glove Roman Reigns versus.
Oh no!
Hang on, let me cook. Let me cook here. Golden Glove Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. Okay, so 1v3 street fight. Okay, no.
The straight handicap match.
Dude, Roman Reigns is breaking backs. Okay, dude, he's gonna cry. He's gonna break. So yeah, give me Roman Reigns on this one. Oh man, yeah, that was slipping my mind. I completely forgot we got a last minute freaking title card here.
You don't even need to ask me anything, bro. I mean, it's just like
we know who we're taking.
Yeah, if it's not a big name, Roman ain't losing.
Don't want it.
Roman ain't losing.
Hang on,
it's just like
I have to pose this question now. I have to pose it, and I already feel like I know the answer because you kind of hinted at it earlier. But let's just say one of the final matches of John Cena's tour is John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Who are you taking there? I got it. I got to know. I got to know.
My heart. Jesus Christ, that's
it's a tough one, isn't it?
Put me in the middle.
You're in the middle. Well,
I think I have to be like a mediator at a child custody battle. Just I can't. I just have to sit there and just watch as it goes as it happens.
Your Honor, I love mom and dad both. Okay, I love them both. I can't pick it who I want to have primary custody over me.
Pick.
I can't
pick. It's too hard. It's too hard. If I could, they both win. If I could, they both win.
Oh well. Unfortunately, I don't think either one of them would stand for that. I don't think either one of them would sit there and say, "I want a participation trophy." I think they would want. It'd be blood, brother. It'd be blood.
That's also very true. That's a dream match. That's a dream match, though.
Maybe got a handful left. I mean, hey, if the writers are listening, if you want to pull some money in, I mean, let's just call it as it is.
We're just saying.
We're just saying.
10% is fine with me.
All right, so here we have it. World Heavyweight Championship. Seth freaking Rollins versus main event Jey Uso versus CM Punk versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad. I didn't give CM Punk anything. The cult of personality himself, CM Punk versus LA Knight. Yeah. So dude, here's my thing. I want LA Knight to win this so freaking bad. Look, okay. Seth Rollins in my eyes is, and CM Punk would appreciate hearing this. Seth Rollins in my eyes is such a scumbag, dude. I don't care. Hate in the comments. Flood the. You know what? Good thing. Flood the comments. I don't care. In my eye, is he a great wrestler? Yeah, dude. Is he truly a visionary? Yeah. Can he get away with the heist of the century? Sure. Why not? But dude, it's just like why? Why? CM Punk worked so freaking hard. Okay, for you just to come in here and fake an injury and sure you got what you had coming. And LA Knight had you by the throat, dude. LA Knight had him by the throat. And CM Punk comes in and just ruins it. Oh, man. So at this point, I want LA Knight to have it, but I want any of the other three to have. I want main event Jey Uso. I want the cult of personality CM Punk, or I want LA Knight to walk away with this, man. Okay? I cannot and will not stand for more Seth Rollins shenanigans with Braun and Braun security. Okay? And Paul Heyman. I just won't stand for it.
The Vision, which is they confirmed that this Monday. That's the name of the team. It's the name of the squad.
These guys, man, I tell you, we've been calling them that for months now, but no. So
On their time.
that's my take on this. Is I want any of the other three. If I had to go, I want LA Knight first one. If we have a winner outside of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, then CM Punk, then Jey Uso. Okay. And that's just because, again, Jey Uso, yeah, he's great. He's great with the fans. He's great with the crowd. He brings in a lot of money from merch. He has an awesome entrance. I wasn't super blown away from his last run. Okay. Boom. Strike one there.
Yeah,
CM Punk,
for sure.
obviously, with him being robbed, I would love to see a CM Punk run.
Terrible.
But yeah, tragic. Not even terrible. Tragic. Yeah. LA Knight. I just think LA Knight would be really, really, really fun to watch. And I think he'd give us a really good title run. So
for sure.
That's my take.
Yeah. I'm kind of on the same with you right now.
Man. I thought we were gonna go different paths here. Stiff.
Now listen to what I gotta say.
Okay. I got to hear this.
So I'm on the same boat as you with who I like throughout this whole maybe 2-3 weeks of going back and forth. I love what LA Knight's doing with everything, man. He's been awesome. He's had great matches. He's been awesome on the mic. Him and CM Punk going back and forth is awesome, dude. I couldn't have asked for more. Same thing with CM Punk. He's just the exact same thing. He's just been awesome in ring, awesome on the mic, with going back and forth. Jey Uso, he's there. I don't know why.
Oh, I thought we were really about to go into something deep here. I think. So you have
I don't. I have no clue why he's in there. Yeah, I get it. He just had a match with Braun and Braun Security, but it's like he hasn't done anything to warrant getting a match for the title. Okay. You know who I have seen and should warrant a match for a title?
Hang on. I know exactly who you're thinking, dude, but it's just not reasonable. Okay? El Grande Americano is... I know what you're thinking here, and I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, dude, I just had to come to accept the fact that it's just not reasonable, Stiff. It just is not possible, brother. I'm sorry.
So I appreciate where you're going with that. But we're going to go another Lucha Libre that I think deserved it more than Jey Uso.
Dragon Lee?
Okay.
Oh no,
No, no, no.
Rey Mysterio, dude, you are fried, dude. I need to know what you're on right now.
With some H2O and no food.
Oh god, are you gonna say, dude? Don't tell me you're saying Dirty Dom.
Definitely not. Definitely not. No, but I do think that Penta deserves to be in
Okay,
this match more than
okay.
Jey Uso.
Just for the fact that he has history with Braun.
He's had so much history, so much more history than Jey Uso's had with this whole faction.
I like where your heart's at.
Him and LA Knight having to go at it with those guys.
Yeah,
Him interfering against Bronson and Bronson and Braun Breaker's matches. Him getting in between all that, and then even him and Seth had some words back and forth. So it's like you take that away from him and you put him in a feud with the Judgment Day. No,
yeah,
no, no, no. Sorry. The New Day.
yeah, yeah.
Like that's nothing, man. It's like you threw him to nothingness now. Now I see him going into the tag division and then us never seeing him again in this singles run, which sucks, man. Because I wanted to see him in something like this, which would have been imagine the match that they could have had with Seth Rollins, Penta, CM Punk, and LA Knight.
Yeah.
The amazingness you would see out of that match would have been awesome. But let's get back on track though. So Jey Uso being there, like I said, I don't know what. And then Seth Rollins, man, is just like you said, he's a scum of the earth as of right now. This guy is a bug beneath my shoe. He
Huh.
is terrible.
I didn't even give him
He is
that.
an awful person, man. What he did to CM Punk was awful, man. It was one of those things where I was like, man, you didn't have to do this to this poor guy.
Couldn't even give him one night. Couldn't even
One night,
couldn't even give him
bro.
half an hour, dude. You gave him 5 minutes, and even then, the 5 minutes was interacting with you. Like you didn't even give him time to like shine. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
nothing, bro. He raised the belt once and then lost it,
yeah. Um,
which sucks. But I do see. I want like how you okay. Your tier list was LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins on the bottom. I'm just switching to
you want Punk?
CM Punk, LA Knight,
Okay,
Jey Uso,
okay.
Seth Rollins.
Again, I think those are two really, really good picks. Okay, storyline wise, I think they both can bring a lot to the table. Um, yeah, dude, it just really just doesn't, because all like if we continue with this, okay, I'm gonna say toxic behavior. Okay, if we're just gonna sit here and allow Seth Rollins to constantly get away with this stuff, like when does it end? You know, and I get that's kind of like what the vision is, right? Like Seth freaking Rollins is wrestling, but dude, like you got two big guys defending you left and right. Take them away. Like they stripped them, right? Adam Pearce stripped them from ringside. Okay. And LA Knight literally had him by the throat. And honestly, that's the kind of the reason I put LA Knight over CM Punk in my rankings, because it's like, dude, like we could have had this, but CM Punk had to let his anger and his ego get ahead of him, and it cost what could have been a really, really good. Granted, if LA Knight would have won this, we probably wouldn't even have this lineup.
No.
But well, we definitely wouldn't have this lineup because I honestly feel like this is just Adam Pearce just constantly. Hang on, so wait. So are there we haven't even talked about that. We haven't, and I'm glad we kind of stayed away from it. Interferences. Here's what I want to see. I want to see the three of them just beat the brakes off of Seth. I want to see them just
I
kind
can see
of,
that in the beginning of the match.
yeah,
100%.
yeah. Like I just see them just absolutely just going at it for maybe like just a handful of seconds, or it could kind of be, oh, what was that match not too long ago? Gosh, dude, now it slipped my brain. Oh, was it? I think it might have been the Money in the Bank. Was it Money in the Bank where? Oh, where they all kind of jumped on Seth for like right off the rip. They jumped on Seth, and then they all kind of split their own ways. I think it had to have been Money in the Bank. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think they kind of did that there. They
Yeah.
also did it at WrestleMania too.
Right.
Fucking Roman and CM Punk destroyed him in the beginning of the match and
And,
then like threw him outside and let them they went at it.
yeah. So I think, dude, like honestly, if they want like the best opportunity, because can Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker interfere, or is that going to result in DQ?
No, I think um triple threats and fatal four ways are all no disqualification.
Okay, so here's how. Okay, so here's how I kind of see it going down. I don't want to go down too long of a rabbit hole, but I see them. I see the three jumping up on Seth. Seth getting the brakes beat off of him for a handful of minutes. Then the other three will kind of go their own way and interact and face off against each other. Seth's going to kind of back off, let them kind of tire themselves out. And then I see Braun and Braun coming in and it just turning into chaos and carnage. And Michael Cole like, this is chaos. Like, oh, this is crazy. And then a winner being declared. Again, I don't think it's going to be Seth. I really don't. And you guys let us know in the comments, who do you think is going to take this? But I don't think it's Seth. Even with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, I just don't see it happening. Yeah. So
I think if it is Seth, they're building up to WrestleMania. I think they're gonna have a match with him and Roman if he wins this.
I can't keep doing
Which I
this.
don't want him to. I don't want him to. I really don't. I'd rather see CM Punk win it, but dude, imagine the matches, bro. If CM Punk has the title,
Yeah,
what if we
yeah.
get CM Punk Roman?
Yeah, dude. Like, no, like that's cool. But dude, like I can't keep doing this with Seth. Okay, I just can't. I'm tired of it. Okay, because every chance that Seth gets, okay, Braun, he's just gonna get saved right out of it. Okay, he starts to drown,
Yeah,
and then next thing you know, Braun and Paul pull him out, and you're like, God, dude,
yeah. So
why?
let's just get it out of the way now. I've been a WWE fan for a very long time, and we're in that start of the year of WrestleMania year where we're in that middle section where it's just same old BS. Everything's the same. We're just leading up to WrestleMania season. So right now we're just getting a lot of the same old stuff. A lot of the Raws and SmackDowns are ending the same, where it's disqualifications at the end, and then everybody's fighting, and then someone ends up on top. If we go back 3 4 weeks, it's been the same thing
Yeah,
for the last 3 4 weeks. Where it's just this is how it usually goes. I see it all the time in every season, and how everything goes. You just get that middle area where it's not close enough to WrestleMania to where we can't build upon a lot of stuff. But it's we just ended from a lot of stuff like SummerSlam and stuff to where we're just in that lull of like boringness. I don't want to say it's boring because I love this stuff, but
yeah.
so
I get where you're at. I get where your heart's at.
yeah, the matches we're getting now are awesome and everything. It's just we're not gonna get those big matches that everybody wants to see right now. We ain't gonna get
Yeah,
no
no.
Roman versus Cena's. We're not gonna get any Seth versus
Hey,
CM
brother,
Punks or LA Knights.
have some faith. Guys, look, 1,000. Look, we know they watch Piledriver podcast. 1,000 comments will get a Roman and John Cena match before the retirement tour is over. The farewell tour.
I would drop down. I would drop down on my knees and cry if that were to happen.
Look, guys. Okay, I don't want to second promise it, but it's just more than likely could happen. There's a possibility that it could happen, and if it doesn't happen, we'll just simulate it in WWE 2K25, also not sponsored. Look, let's just say if
But
they were
yeah,
the
man.
sponsors.
Yeah. I mean, if I ain't gonna say no.
Not gonna
Definitely won't say no.
not gonna say no. So
Yes. But yeah, man, that's Clash in Paris. It's gonna be a fun one for sure.
I
There's
agree.
definitely some fun matchups going on in there, and it's gonna be a fun one to watch.
I agree.
So yeah, Monty, you want to send us out? Or you want me to send us out?
Why don't you go ahead and tell them what to do there, Stiffy?
All right, Piledriver fan. We can get a well, first of all, thank you guys for watching. It's always awesome to be here with you guys. Hopefully you guys liking the content. If you guys have any questions, you guys have any comments you guys want to share with us, any picks with Clash in Paris you guys want to share with us, go ahead and put that down in the comment section below. Go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Always appreciated. We'll love you guys forever. Remember, Monty loves you.
It's true. Put it on a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been your boy Stiff, man. Love y'all guys.
Monty, I'll see y'all later.
Awesome, man. See you later.